There we go. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. That's more fun when you can actually hear me. So I was saying, like, I don't know if you remember or not, but last year, what's up, Dayton Chris? What's up, Jordan? I know you're on the way to work. Glad you guys could be here. If you never on kick, I know you're also here, so that's cool too. So, put out there. So, I made a very important decision this year. So last year, if you remember or not, I worked a full time job for I don't want to say maybe it was like the whole of last year. I worked a full time job, right? And then I was like, you know what, man, y'all ain't got me doing nothing. I got like 3 months before anything starts, like three full months before anything starts. I'm like, I was just sitting there, like collecting the check, which is nice. But you know me, I like to move, I like to keep things moving, right? So I was like, let me get another job. So I got a second job, like a full blown second job while I waited for the other one to start. When the other one started, I wound up working two full time jobs, which again has not happened in forever, like ever. um, and I'm like, but the money was really nice, so I spent that whole last year saving money and spending money like crazy. If I was smart and focused, I would have taken that money, right, and paid off all of my debt. Instead, I just paid off my student loans, which is still great. I did it before I was 40. That was my goal. Pay them off before you're 40, right? And I still had, but then I like immediately after those jobs ended, I lost my job. And I was unemployed for 3 months. You know what my dumb butt did? I got myself back in credit card debt. I paid off all my credit cards. I paid off all my student loans. All I had left was a $20,000 personal loan. And I would have been done. But no, I spent the money like, hey, I'm going out. Hey, I'm buying stuff. I'm going on this with girls. Hey, I'll buy you dinner. I don't really care. I got $500. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I was tricking. Like I was tricking like nobody's business. And I'm like, I still regret it. So at the start of this year, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna find me a second job. I'll find me a third job if I have to. And I wound up landing a second job. So I'm back at it again, working full time gigs. Of course, you gotta be smart about it. So one day, one at night, one more weekends, one weekday, but it's going down. And then make things better. If you guys don't know, I do this every year where I don't drink from January all the way through to March. It's just kind of a thing to reset your organs. It's good for you. I'm also doing a 21-day fast starting next week where I'll be eating plant based only, which is something I thought I would never do. I love meat, and the idea of not having meat scares me. And it's not gonna be forever. I'm like, you know what? 21 days. Let's just do it. Let's get after it. Let's make this year a different kind of year, right? The girl I'm dating, she's down for it, so she's joining. So we're doing it together. Um, and I'm pumped. I'm excited because like I don't really get in my like plant based bag. When you think plant based, people think vegetarian, but they forget rice is plant based, pasta is plant based, corn like it's like there's so much you can actually eat, way more than you actually think. And when I realized that, I'm like, yo, actually, you know what? This won't be bad. I'll have like my favorites, and like I won't have wings, which that'll suck. I won't have steak, that'll suck. And there are alternatives, but I don't know if I even want to do all that. I just want to try to keep it as simple as possible and see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, I really like it and I keep it going, or I just plant based 3-4 times a week. Like I do think there's something to be said for like learning just to eat the food you have in your house. I think when you have like like I don't know for some reason, like meat makes you want to you know move differently. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but meat makes me just want to come in the house sometimes and just have meat. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I'm about to get in here and just eat this meat. Let me get this meat. Meat, as they say in the streets. Yo, am I frozen? Let's see. So I'm frozen on my restream. Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Yeah, I'm definitely just not moving at all. It's hilarious. Yeah, it did freeze like mid yawn. I'm gonna see if I can do to bring it back. Hold on, let's do some little let's do a test. I know you guys can still hear me, so bear with me there. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little like, whoa, what the hell, what? It's hilarious. I don't like burger meat anymore. You know what's wild? That you say that, Jordan, is that I kind of low key get off burgers too, and I don't really know what it is about burgers that like turn me off, but something changed. I used to be like I used to make burgers here in my house all the time. Let's see. It's gotta be the capture device. Let's see. So we're gonna do one of these. Switch that. Okay. All right, y'all getting a weird view right now. Do that. Switch back to this webcam. Okay. There we go. We should be back. Yeah. Now I'm not a big burger meat person anymore either. Um, I mean it's weird. It's like I love wings. I only ever will not love wings. But now I've gotten all bougie with it where I gotta brine them. I gotta sit them in like in a good salt mixture for like 8+ hours and let them get absorbed. You know what I mean? Before I even cook them now. Cool. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think for me it'd be the chicken. The chicken is the hardest part for me. And someone told me you could find things that have like a chicken esque texture, but isn't quite chicken. You know what I mean? The MGM lion. Would you Swiss cheese your day? What one man's for $170 billion? Wait, what? Would you Swiss cheese your day one man's for $170 billion? What is Swiss cheese? What is that? What is Swiss cheese? I'm old, bro. You gotta bear with me for a second. Let me look it up. I'm looking it up. Y'all wanna know what this means? Uh Swiss cheese slang. Like for $170 billion, Swiss cheese slang means something that's full of holes or flaws, like a poorly constructed argument or plan. Blicky them. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, okay. No, I can't go vegan, so that's why what I'm doing now will probably work for me. Um, oh, blicky them? No, I mean, again, that's a lot of money, and it can solve a lot of problems. But I feel like the amount of stress and guilt I'll have for having killed or erased my day one, nah. Also, something like my day one got a son, and he has a wife and a family that I actually know that I grew up with. Like his dad calls me all the time unsolicited. No, I can't do it. Money's not worth everything. It would suck, but it is what it is. You bring up with your girlfriend, it seems like that's when you live stream these days. That's funny. No, actually, things are going pretty good there. We're going to be 5 months this month, I think. Yeah, we 5 months next week. No, honestly, real talk. I honestly know I haven't streamed in a while, and it's kind of been on my heart and in my head to stream, to be honest. Um, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it every other day, but then something gets in the way. And frankly, a lot of times it's been honestly going to see the girlfriend. Like I go, oh, I'll stream today, but then I'm like, well, if I go out to because she lives in a different part of the city than I do, so I'm like, it takes me like 30 minutes to 40 minutes to get to her place without driving. My car is having issues, so I'm like, you know what? I'll just go out there now. I can work from her office because she has an office inside her building. I'll work from her office, and then I'll be there when she's ready, and we'll just hang out. Um, but I think we're working on a thing now where we're trying to. I mean, we're still gonna see each other regularly, but like give each other a little bit more space, and that's not in a bad way. It's more of I think we're obsessed with each other kind of thing, and I'm like, I need to actually chill the f out and focus on things I care about. So if you haven't had one before, I made a vision board this year, right? Which I've never done this before. It's new to me. Keep that in mind. And in my vision board, I want to do a video about this, and I am going to be doing videos. Believe it or not, like actual videos, not just streaming. Because I decided, you know what? The only reason I'm not putting on like full-time real videos on YouTube anymore is because I'm butthurt about, things not working out. But also, like, my if you look at my channel at all, if you checked it out, all of my shorts are doing good, for at least for me. You know what I mean? Like, all my shorts do at least 1,000 views, and that's great. But like, views with little interaction. I want interaction, so I want people to like talk back. So even if it's like 5 people or 10 people, I have thoughts and stuff I want to share on here. And I've said before, I'm gonna make this only a shorts video. I realize I don't really want to do that. I think sometimes I just want to put out a full blown video, running my mouth, and it may not do well. It may only get 100 views, but who cares? You know what I mean? Like, if for worst case, honestly, I'll tell you this thing too. I landed my second full-time job, because the person who interviewed me, 'cause I have my YouTube channel on my resume. She went and looked at my channel, and she goes, "You definitely stand out, right? Because now they have an idea of who you are before you get there to the interview, and it also helps when there's always like another nerd working, and this happened to me one other time before. But the woman who interviewed me just goes, "Yeah, I think our boss is gonna love you. You guys have so much in common because when we look at his videos, at his place, when we work from home in this company, we see his background. He has a whole background of action figures, and she saw my channel and immediately goes, 'Oh my god, you're a culture fit. This channel makes me a good culture fit.' And the fact that I've been able to get the amount of views I've gotten, even with my number of subscribers, is still impressive, even though I did it 10 years ago, even though I did it 8 years ago, even though I did it 5 years ago, right? And I was, arguably I haven't done anything big on this channel in eons. I got a couple of $10,000 views and $10,000, 10,000 view videos, but it doesn't matter. Because even now with the shorts, I can show relevancy with the shorts of I still have the ability to make something happen. So I've been using this channel to kind of, virtue signal that when I go for interviews. So I don't want to necessarily kill that off. But I also do want, I did say, a part of my vision board, I'll show it to you in a second, is also determining what the hell I'm going to do with social media as a whole. So I know it's something I love, like streaming. I love to stream. Like I saw Kai Cenat did a video recently with, this was the name, Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp, right? And sure enough, Shannon Sharp, asked him a question. He's like, "Yo, man," he's like, somebody said that, streaming is harder than a 9 to 5 job. And he goes, "Absolutely not. You know why? Because people in a 9 to 5 job most of the time don't like to be there. They don't want to be spending time doing that." He goes, "I love streaming. I have ideas for days. I'm over ideating, different strategies all the time. I look forward to doing it. I hate taking breaks. When I'm out on vacation, I'm still thinking about it. And to be real with you, that's how I feel about YouTube. Like when in my heyday of YouTube, when my ex-wife would get mad at me when I did this. People would ask me what I did, right, like for a living, and I would bring up, "Oh, I work in this office as a videos person, right? I make video, right, whatever, right." But then I would then go about YouTube, but then I also do YouTube, which was making good money back then, so I considered it part of my career. So I'm like, but I do YouTube, and I would light up talking about YouTube. She was like, "Yo, I hate when you do that." She's like, "I feel like you like discredit yourself when you just talk about YouTube as if it's your real career." I go, "Honestly, it is my real career. I'm excited about it. I have passion for it. I love it. I love the people. You know what I mean? It stresses me out, but in a good way. Until, of course, things crumble. So I still have a passion for this stuff, and I still like playing around with videos every now and again, but I don't have any real direction. So my idea this year was to give myself a direction and to stick to that direction. No pivoting. Even if it doesn't work out, stick to the direction. I have a feeling this year we're gonna get the Nintendo Switch 2, right? I think we're gonna get announcements about that. And I know I'm excited about that. I have not been a big video game person per se in the last couple of years, but I played my Overwatch. I'm playing Marvel Rivals right now. By the way, add me if you want to. You can find me real easy by searching Nerd Motivation on the Marvel Rivals. I'm on there. But honestly, like I haven't really been like, it's like back in the day, I would play like 4 or 5 games at a time and have like a new review for every game that came out, every big game. Now I'm just more like, I'm a casual gamer. I know that. You know what I mean? See, I try making TikToks where I review products that don't need to be reviewed. Dude, see, that's hilarious to me. And I feel like if you keep doing that, something will catch. Even on my TikTok, I'm making videos, and these videos are hitting like 1,000 views, couple thousand views, 10,000 views. My last video, was 8,000 views. But I'll tell you this too. And I'll tell you, be real with you. I paid for it. I wanted to see because I was looking at people's channels, and I'm like, there's no way these people are all growing organically. There's something up here. So I went into the TikTok store thingy, and if you pay like $26, your video will get 8 to 10,000 views, and your channel will get shown to more people. I guarantee there are people who are investing money and getting views and getting subscribers to their TikTok channels, and then exploiting that to get into the program. Because you can get like authentic engagement on TikTok, but you can fast track it by paying for it. Like I made videos that got 2,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 views. Um, you know, but it does it does not show up as an ad. It does not. It pushes it as an organic. They show it to more people. They have a because obviously what they do is they have an age gating. If unless you hop on like a new trending topic early or like use the right combination of stuff, but like it's the same thing as YouTube back in the day. But you can't tell. That's why I did it as an experiment. I'm like, you know what? I'll spend $26 and see what happens. And that video got shown to way more people than it ever would have been shown to people. So I wonder what would happen if I did that with videos that already did well organically, right? That means you double that view count and get more people seeing your stuff. I think that's kind of the trick. You make something truly engaging, something you actually like, that you believe in, right? And you do a test and you see how well it does. If it does well on another channel, put it out on another one, right? Like play around with it. I mean, that's kind of one of my goals is to figure it out. Like I think like with YouTube, I poured sweat and tears of figuring out the algorithm the first time around. I think nowadays the algorithm changed all over again. I don't even know how it works. I haven't tried, but I feel like if I just take some time before I make a video, before I make one thing, try to understand what needs to go into that video to make it work. Um, yeah, I think too. Like I've regained my passion for anime. I'm watching new anime. Oh, actually, you know what? The Sakamoto Days. Jordan, you posted on Sakamoto Days on Netflix, and now I'm pumped to watch it and review it and talk about it. Like I did with Don Don Don, which is gone now. It's not gone. It's just it's the season is over, and I'm like, now it's gonna be like 2 years until we see another season. Kind of like like Chainsaw Man, which should be coming out this year. I hope. I don't know why it wouldn't. I feel like we waited long enough. But there's enough anime that I care about that I know I can talk about that. I can always go back in the archives, dig into that. I have the old anime channel I can play around with and do some tests there. So I feel like there's no reason not to put up real YouTube videos on here, and then also not play around with obviously like shorts here and there, and keep the life stuff to live streams. Like my life stuff is interesting to me, and I think it's fun, but I think also at the same time, that's not what's gonna bring people in. Like the dating advice is fun, it's cool, it's not gonna bring people in. Unless again, I do videos where I do like, let me do like my Marvel Rivals picks, and like it's like when the season one starts with Marvel Rivals, I might want to jump into that, right? And then in the middle of that video, or maybe at the end of that video, I go, also, you guys asked me for dating advice. We're at the dating advice section of this video. Let me give y'all some advice. So you're gonna know me as the guy who does video games, anime. I keep it nerdy, but that help you out in the middle. That is it's a concept. It's an idea. It may or may not work, but why not try it? I mean, you might find that people like your personality. Funny, I was mentioning earlier. After I'm doing after. So I do this thing every year where I don't drink from January through March, and then I'll sometimes extend it if I feel froggy. Um, but what I'm thinking about, is like, okay, what are other ways I can make money with my God-given natural talents, right? And I decided, with me not drinking, I'm gonna have more free time. So I'm not gonna be going out as much because, like, to be honest, sometimes you just go out to meet up with friends, and when you're not drinking, you just don't really want to necessarily be like surrounded by alcohol, right? So I stay in the house more, I play more video games, watch more TV, I do more projects, right? I'm more productive, honestly, when I'm not going out. Now, again, I don't get crazy, but I do think I probably spend more time. I probably spend more time being productive if I'm doing this, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I got one more day. Let me just go. As you may or may not know, I am in the Guinness Book of World Records for karaoke. Chicago got the award for world's largest karaoke gathering. We got 5,000 people, and I was on stage. I was one of the first like 5 people on stage, so I'm part of the Guinness Book of World Records for karaoke. So So I do karaoke. It's one of my favorite things to go do randomly for no reason. If I see someone, if I'm walking by a bar and they have karaoke in the window, I'll stop, I'll linger, I'll go, should I be in there? Those are my people, right? And I'll go in, I'll do a couple songs, and I'll go home. So I did that one night. The night before I was done drinking, and I'm like, you know what? I'll get one drink, I'll hang out, and I'll get my last one in before it's done. Um, and I go in there, get my one drink, and then but they're doing karaoke, and there's like only like 10 people in the room, and like out of those 10, 4 people were signing up for karaoke. So I signed up for like 5 songs, and every one of them, the bar manager, the girls who were there, the people, the guys that were there, were like, "Damn, okay," because I can't sing, but I got charisma. So then at the end of the whole thing, the guy who ran the karaoke came up to me and goes, "Hey, can I talk to you?" I go, "What's up?" He goes, "I love your personality. I love your charisma. Would you think about ever doing karaoke hosting?" I was like, "No, but I would love to." So then he gave me his info. We chatted a little bit, and now this week I'm going to be shadowing him. And he might get me hired at the karaoke company, which pays $50 an hour, which is not crazy money, but it's still good money, right? $50 an hour with benefits to go around and host karaoke around the city. That just sounds like a blast. I mean, I know you're there for like a few hours, but that's good money. And you don't have to do it all weekend. You can, this guy says he does it full time. He goes, you could do it for like, or all week even. I could do it like during the week randomly, kind of depending on what the schedule is, just kind of bouncing around like that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm already doing this thing where I'm working two full-time jobs. And then I'm also going to do the karaoke thing on the side. It's like, damn, man. And that all came from simply being myself and use my God-given talents of charisma and being lighthearted and fun. And I don't know, I think it'd be good. Plus, people pay you in tips as well because they want the song, upped. They give you money for it. And that's just the culture around karaoke. So if I can really land this, make this thing work, I would be ecstatic. I don't know. Like the girlfriend was like, "Well, I don't know. I thought you're not gonna see me very much." I'm like, "Yo, trust me. Seeing you is a priority for me. I'm gonna see you. It's not even a question." Um, but again, I'm all about figuring it out. I'm all about making a plan. I'm all about just going after it. So, and the thing is, it's one of those things where like you don't think about it, but like when you go do karaoke, you go to like bars. There's someone who runs those stuff, right? They got to work with somebody. Like a lot of times, the bar does it itself. You know, but if you have a good like good VJ, good karaoke DJ, they don't just run the songs in order. They look at what's gonna flow well together, what's gonna open the room up, right? And also they're also aware of people who are waiting a long time too. I think it's probably a bigger nuance than you really give credit for. But $50 an hour is crazy for that kind of work. So I'm gonna try to do that as well. But let me show you real quick. I haven't got too deep into it. Um, my vision board. Now I'm gonna do a video about this because I feel like people don't talk about it enough. It's the right time to do it. Like we're still beginning of the year, but like if you know what a vision board is, you basically put out something to put out vibes for yourself, a reminder for yourself to keep yourself on track for things that you have goals for the year, right? So you have it right in front of you. Put it on an actual like board. And you have it up. So for me, I have certain goals, right? So right now, you take a magazine, you cut a magazine or comic books, whatever you're gonna do. I use comic books and I use magazines when I make this vision board, right? So we can get into it, get a little bit more intricate. Again, I want to do a video kind of detailing my vision board. I think it'll be fun. It's probably what we're watching right now, just with differences. All right, so right now, this one up here, enough to share doesn't mean you have to. So my thing is for me is I'm a big giver, right? I almost give to my own detriment sometimes, where I'm not thinking about myself first. If y'all know, you know, but I had some drama with my sister recently, and I had to kind of cut her off. To be real with you, I love her to death, but I just needed to pull out. Like, yo, I'm sorry. I love you, girl. I'll do anything for you. But right now, you need to figure out for yourself. I've done a lot for you, and for you to react the way you reacted, and she knows. She knows this. To me, trying to help you is inappropriate. I've done my best for you. You know that. You hurt me only. But you don't have the ability to say sorry or take ownership. So right now, can't rock with you right now. So that's me taking boundaries for people. people and myself. If I don't want to do something, I have to be like man enough to say, hey, no, I don't want to do that. Or because a lot of times I just want to get along with everybody, right? I want people to like me. I'm like, yeah. If I say no, you're not gonna like me. I gotta not care about people liking me anymore. Like I can't. I have to live my life properly. That's me, rededicating myself to my faith. As you know, I'm a Christian. The cat is me. It's kind of like a vision of me staying true to myself, even as I elevate as a person. That's you good. Making sure I keep my mental health in check. Spider senses, right there, Spider Man. Spidey sense. You know what I'm saying? Like being aware of yourself, being hyper aware of my mental state. When I need to have boundaries with people. Going mostly plant based. I want to focus on my health even more. The dental guy right there. Y'all know already. I lost a tooth. I have a temp thing in right now, but I need to get the tooth thing figured out, and I'll focus on that as well, right? Bread, that's getting that money, getting that dollar. Now, the KFC bucket, that's not a stereotype. It's not a weird black joke. You see, I have X's over it, right? It's commitment right there. You know what that's about? So, my last name is Sanders. If you don't know, my last name is Sanders, Chris Sanders. Okay. And when I was in my last phase of being single, my friends nicknamed me the Colonel because I was not gonna lie to you. I was in these streets. I was clapping these cheeks. I was in these sheets. You know what I mean? And that is the version of myself I want to see die in 2025. I want to be done with that lifestyle and move into full blown commitment. I want, you know what I'm saying? I've been looking for a wife. I got a great girlfriend right now. Hoping it grows into the future, into something more, obviously long term. And that's what I'm focused on right now. So like my idea of like, the grass is always greener, or like the fact that like when girls come on to me, I always struggle a little bit. Like, what if she's the one? I'm putting myself into a place where I need to be content with what I have and really cultivate that and not think about anything else. Like I may not move on it, but it's where I need to be right now for myself. Right. Then moving over to cut the clutter. Now y'all don't know me that well, but frankly, like I am not a hoarder, but I do have clutter around, like little small things that don't need to be on my desk, little small things don't need to be out, or little small things I can throw away. Right? I can look at my desk right now, like paper towel. Why is it even there? You know what I mean? Like fidget pin box. Why is that there? Little candy wrapper. Right? It's not filthy, it's not dirty, but it's just cluttery. You know? And I want the clutter gone. Like I want to get rid of that for myself. So little by little, I'm making a concerted effort to clean up more and be just more diligent. The cocoa butter right there, right? That is indeed cocoa butter. See that? That is means I got to put on more lotion. Because my girl got me glistening. She's like, yo, you an ashy N-word, bro. She's black. She can say that. You know what I mean? But like, I be ashy, and I need to stop doing that, right? All right, upgrade. I'm trying to upgrade my life, trying to upgrade myself, trying to be a better version of myself. You see a little dumbbell that's working out, but I need to upgrade in terms of money, upgrade in terms of how to take care of myself, upgrade in every single way. That's my goal for 2025. Upgrade. Hit list. I'm trying to do something big. I want people to look at me and go, damn, that's you, Chris? That's you? So I mean, I'm trying to be hot out here. If I'm being real. Master your money in your mind. The reason for the jobs I'm taking, I'm getting out of debt entirely in 2025. I'm gonna do it in 1 year. Some people it takes 2 years. Some people it takes 3 years. I'm gonna try to do it in 1 year. I'm gonna try really hard to do it in 1 year. It's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a hustle. But once I'm out, I'll have all this freedom. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'll have kind of, I'll have a, I think even two, I'll have a more, connective tissue with myself and constantly where I want to be. I broke TikTok. That's the thing I mentioned earlier. The influencer. I want to pursue continuing to really cultivate my influencer moves. For all intents and purposes, I am an influencer. I was not a very good one. I need consistency again. I need my passion back. I still love doing this stuff, but like when the payout is little, I don't love it. That's me dedicating myself to getting more sleep. Did he get on the 8-hour train? I just don't do it. This guy, you don't even know what he is. He is a symbol for cybersecurity. I have courses I'm taking. I've been talking about this shit for like 2 years. I'm not procrastinating anymore. I'm gonna start doing this casually when I'm on a bus, when I'm on a train, when I'm walking. I'm going to be studying cybersecurity. Even if I don't even start a job in it this year, I want to know enough to take the test and get the certs. At least one test is my goal. Get through one course and get through one test. Baby steps, right? Then of course you got love here, being the girl, right? Being Chica. that, yeah. And again, my skincare, I mentioned it. We out here. So that's my vision board. And I just really want to stop procrastinating. I'm doing a disservice to myself by not just moving in on the things I know I can do. Like I have, I talk to y'all all the time. Like, yeah, I got this idea, got this thing, I got this idea. That's the issue with being a dreamer. Is when you're a dreamer like me, everything's possible, right? And the issue also is that too many things are possible. Right. I don't know what that was. But anyway, but like too many things are possible, right? And when you're in that kind of situation, you burn yourself out because you don't hyper focus on anything. So right now, I need to hyper focus on some stuff. And I know it'll be good for me to do so. So that's what we're doing. That's kind of it. And really that's the big idea here with everything. Um, I know y'all still here. I know y'all still rocking with me. Um, yeah, I know it's a lot. There's a lot throughout y'all, but I want to actually move on my plans. And the thing is, for me, I know I have to say it out loud. I have to dedicate time towards it. I can't just let it be nebulous. When I leave it nebulous, it doesn't happen. When it becomes nebulous, frankly, I just don't do it. Not the way I should. And I know that. You know what I mean? Like I'm man enough to admit it when it's true, and it's true. Like I can't play the game anymore. I gotta figure it out. So when I'm saying I'm getting out of debt, I'm getting out of debt. Again, it's gonna be hustle. I'm gonna be hustling. Um, but I'm gonna do whatever it takes because I hate the idea of not being solid, and I need to get solid, and I need to be real about it. Like, sure, am I paying off almost an entire student loan's worth of debt? Yep. Did I do it to myself? Yep. So I can't sit here and complain. You can't complain. You got to make moves. You got to change your situation. That's all you can really do, and that's the motivation part of me is I'm changing my own situation. Like my sister is in a situation where she's not great financially. She's not making the moves to change it. She goes, "Oh, I've been trying. I've been trying." Well, if what you're trying doesn't work, find something else out. I've told her several times, go back to school. I've told her like 8 different times. Yo, you're very great with children. And if you go back to school to work with children, guess what? They have a union. The union will protect you. And she's worried about, disability benefits. And I'm like, that is the best place for you to go. Like, stop complaining, find a plan and execute. Get a personal loan. You're not in the best situation in the world, but other people made it past harder things than you have. And you can do it by yourself. You don't need people to give you handouts and help you out. I know that because I haven't asked for one handout. I've almost ran out of money twice. I made it work. You know what I mean? Like I made it work. And I say that not to be like cold hearted, but I say it to encourage. Because I feel like to some degree we do you a disservice when we give to you too much. That's anybody. If you give too much to anybody, you're doing it a disservice. To some degree, you have to let those people fail and figure out their stuff on their own. And I fully believe in that. So anyway, um, still rocking out here. I'm actually not gonna lie to you. I'm actually genuinely surprised at the number of people we actually even have in the stream. Because I haven't streamed in so long. I wonder if YouTube's like, oh, he's back. Let me give a little boost. My little bro has some financial problems, and begged my mom to solve a situational LOL. She she done it. Wait, sorry. I can't read this. She done it for it. No more requested delivered. He should work on his own mess. I mean, yeah, it's hard too. Is that when you are the sibling that doesn't do it? You know what I mean? Like I'm a sibling that doesn't do it. So for me, it's hard to watch my parents like give in every time. It's hard to watch my parents like continue to enable her because she should be in a different space. I think here's the thing. She'll tell you that. She's like, I'm a whole F up. I'm a whole screw up. I messed up. right? I'm like, okay, yes, you are. And you did. Okay. I love you, but sure, you own that. Now get out of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she's 35 years old though. It doesn't matter. Age don't matter, man. I'm telling you, age does not matter. People's mindsets are their mindsets. I am a person who I refuse to go back home. I will never move back in with my parents. I can't do it. I don't want the stress. I love them to death, but I'm refusing to do that, right? So I do whatever I can do. Like I've been on unemployment like 3 different times, right? I will figure it out. Thing is, I'm also a good interviewer. I'm also in a career path that allows me to kind of like jump around a little bit more than the average person, right? Um, so like I'm just telling you, like I can't do it. Like every time I worry about that I might become like homeless, I'm like, no, wait, no, you're not gonna be homeless. Remember who you are. Remember what you do. Remember what you bring to the table. Remember what talents you have. Remember that you don't give up. And remember that you can always, if you really getting desperate, go and use that personality of yours and get a job as a bartender and hustle. Like, don't forget who you are. Don't forget to network. Don't forget to exercise. Like people love you. You know what I mean? No one's gonna let you be homeless. Nobody. My one joke is I keep a girlfriend on deck at all points. So if I'm ever close to being homeless, she gonna save me. As a joke, but it's real though because I feel like if you got a girl who's gonna get your corner, you good. You know, at one point I lived with a girl and I was unemployed, and she had to handle part of those debts. You know what I mean? It was different. Like it hit different. Oh man, I can't believe she's still a contractor there. It's been almost 2 years. That's crazy. I often will go and look at people I used to work with, um, and I'll add them on occasion. Oh my gosh! Like when I feel like it, I feel like comfortable. He wanted to go abroad, and he was going with a woman who's already married to, has a husband, has 3 children, and drives my mother completely crazy, and does not want to come back. See, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? No, no, like in the same boat, I can relate to that too. Like my sister's like, oh, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. I don't have any money. I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. And then she goes and gets a dog. I'm like, if you broke, why do you have a dog? Why'd you get a new dog while you're broke? You got a new dog. Not like not like you had a dog and it was like, oh, I gotta take care of my responsibilities. You got a new dog while you broke. What? And again, if she sees this, I love you, but that was some dumb shit, man. Come on. And I'm glad the dog is mental health for you, but you ain't got no money. You owe me money. That's what I'm upset about the most. Y'all might remember this. Um, she got in trouble with her finances at one point and wasn't paying on a bill that I was a co-signer for, and didn't pay it. And I'm like, oh no, I got you. No, just pay me back. Pay $400 on her bill. She never paid me back. Like, Benny, wait, give me the money. I got part of your money in the house. I got part of your money here. I go, okay, yeah, cool, but just send me the money. Just send me whatever you got. And I'm like, well, if you really that desperate, just wait and pay me back later. I got you, and then never got me the money. And then finally, after us not talking for a bit because she felt embarrassed, I feel like, if I'm honest, like after that, I was like, okay, well, this is sad. I hate this. You know what I mean, I hate it. So after that, I'm like, you know what? Uh, I'll forgive the debt because I don't want our relationship to be crap. You know what I mean? Um, because of $400. So I forgave the debt. I was nice. I forgave the debt. Right? I'm like, cool. You don't owe me anymore. It's all good. Um, And then fast forward to she does it again. Doesn't pay her bill again, but this time she claims that she paid the bill, but it's some stuff, whatever. But the company has no record for paying the bill, and she's gonna fax me over proof that she paid the bill, and then fax it over to the company, and then she never sends that fax. She claims she did, but the fax didn't come through to me, and they come through to the credit card company, and so now on the record it looks like I don't pay my bills on my credit score. So it dropped my credit score immensely. I was gonna get a condo, can't get a condo now. He screwed me over, and I'm like, Benia, just get. I said her name, sorry. Like, just get me the proof, please. Well, somebody else did it. My friend did it. Okay, well, talk to your friend and tell them they're hurting your brother. Help me out here, right? So then she didn't do that. And so my credit score kept lowering. She wasn't paying her bill further. Just keep making the claim that she did pay it. We go on the phone with the people, all this stuff, and it's not working. So then finally, um, the real you, my mom is like, let's just help her pay it off and have her pay us back. She'll pay us less money per month, and that'll be all good. So, bet. So I pay $700. My mom pays like almost $1,500. We pay her car off. She said she's gonna pay us back. You know what she has done? Not paid us back, and keeps saying that she's gonna sell her stuff to get the money. And she sold her stuff? No. And then all of a sudden she goes, well, the buyer of the thing fell through. 3 weeks later, I'm like, yeah, dude, you had it on sale for 3 weeks. I'm not stupid. Like, who's gonna wait around 3 weeks for whatever the hell you trying to sell? And then to make things worse, it's just me venting a little bit. Um, make things worse. She then all of a sudden has run out of money. Someone hacked her account. And she blames everybody except herself. And then lashes out at us and blocks us all from seeing my niece. It's a mess. She's like, well, if you won't help me out, you can't see my niece, see your niece. I'm like, this is stupid. I didn't do anything to you. I just tried to help you. That's all I tried to do. And you punish me, and then you call me names. And then she started harassing me on Facebook Messenger. I had to block her on that. I'm like, I'm blocking you. I'm sorry. I'm not even reading what you wrote. I didn't read what she wrote. She sent me a nasty voicemail. I haven't listened to it yet. I haven't read one thing she wrote. I just deleted as it came in. But I know at one point she called me a weirdo. I don't even know why she did that. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And then we haven't talked since. And she still owes $700. And every time you talk about the money, she talks about killing herself. You can get it from my insurance. Get it from my life insurance. And I'm like, what kind of mess is this? So you're gonna be dead for me to get my money? You said, and literally I wrote you, we talked about it. You said you were gonna give me the money. Flat out. You said you pay me back. I'm close to taking her to Judge Judy. Like, or taking her to civil court. Because I at this point it's ridiculous. Because then she shows up at Christmas and she has money to buy her daughter gifts. And she has money to spend on whatever cheap crap she got me. Like some dollar store candy and an ugly hat. But I gave her money for grocery stores because I heard she was stealing things. She told my parents she's stealing things to survive. I don't believe that either. If you're that poor, you'd be on public aid. You're smarter than that. What's happening? I've been pissed about it and annoyed about it, and frustrated by it, ad nauseum, to the point where I realize it's better for me to back off and not be a part of this anymore. I can't continue to stress myself out. Yeah, it is toxic. Like, she lashed out on our parents and all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, do you see that you're being hostile? Do you see that you're not being fair? Do you see that you're like all this stuff? I get it. Your life is hard. I get it that things suck. I understand that entirely. I really do. But that doesn't mean you attack us, the only people who are trying to help you. And then she goes on Facebook and tells everybody on Facebook that she has a family that was supportive. Go, F you, dude. All we did is support you. You owe all of us money. All of us. You owe all of us money. And yet no one's helping you? How'd you get the money then? How'd you get an apartment? I literally co-signed on your apartment. Why are we fighting? Because I co-signed on your car. And you didn't pay your bill. Here's the thing. I've been on 2 bills with her. 3, really. And on two different occasions, on two different bills, she was not able to pay. And her response was when I said at one point I had her on my car insurance. The agreement was that I have a very low rate. I have an extremely low rate for full coverage. And so I had her on my car insurance. So I was trying to help her out because she had a car, couldn't get off the lot because she didn't have insurance. So put you on my insurance for a little bit. I'll take you off afterwards. She goes, no, please. All the other rates are much higher if I get off by myself. I'm like, you know what? Well, just pay me every month. All good. On more than one occasion, while she was on my insurance, you know what this little girl did? She goes, sorry, I can't pay it. I go, okay. What do you want me to do? Pay your car note? Your car insurance? She's like, well, just let me ride dirty. Gets mad at me. Let me ride dirty then. Fine, whatever. So you get hostile at me because you can't pay your bill. So I paid her bill on more than one occasion. And that sucks. I don't want to pay your fucking bills. It's part of my French. You know, I don't. And so I'm like, okay. So then when some stuff happened and I was able to get her off of my insurance, my parents said, can you put her back on? I go, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because now she's not paid on her car note, which I'm attached to. She's not paid on her car insurance, which I'm attached to. And I'm currently on her apartment, right? And I already told her, when your lease is up, do not add my name. I want to be off your lease. Do not, and I'm going to write her landlord. Do not include me on the lease renewal. I'm not part of this anymore. I'm not co-signing her anymore. I'm done. Unless you get somebody to fake co-sign my name, which my email address is on the thing. It's not happening. I hope she's on month to month. I'm not doing it again because she's not trustworthy. If you were trustworthy, you good. My cousin Stacy, I co-signed for his car. He paid it off early. You know what I mean? He's good. He's good in my book. But if you have shown yourself not to be reliable, why would I keep risking myself? Why? Like, am I a bad person for like taking care of myself? No. It's called setting boundaries. She doesn't like that. So it sucks. Oh, sorry, I just went off on that whole tangent. But all that to say, I love my sister. But the best thing I can do for her right now is not help her. If I help her, I'm only hurting her because she's not gonna learn. She's gonna just keep doing the same thing. Anyway, I mean, my mother booked a plane ticket for him every time to take him back to Europe and paid his rent. He was not satisfied. He's angry about it, right? Because he's not grateful. The rent costs $800 and he's not satisfied, yet still wants to stay in the other country. That's wild. My mother has grown tired of 51 years while the whining. She is completely disturbed by all the whining. My mother has decided not to send anymore, just find out this own job and stuff. You know what sucks the worst though is that my niece is attached. Because honestly, I love my sister, but my niece is being affected by this stuff. If my niece was not around, I'd probably have the attitude, well, I'll let her handle it her own. She's an adult. Whatever happens, happens. But she's an adult. She's 35, almost 40 years old, and doesn't have her life together. And she's just complaining about it. I go, stop complaining about your life not being together and get it together. I've shown you what to do. I've given you the steps. I'm not going to do them for you. But, you know, depression is one hell of a drug, frankly. She sounds greedy and wanted to make the situation even worse and don't help at all. It's hard because I feel like she and I had a conversation and I'm like, yo, I'm down to help you. I'm down to support you. I'm in your corner. I'll invite you to stuff. I will, reach out to you. I'll give you advice. I'll do all the things, right? I'll do all the things. And we started doing that. And then she's the one who decided out of nowhere to go full blown toxic mode, yell at us, get mad at all of us for stuff that she was going through that we have nothing to do with, like me, my family, like literally making us the bad guys. When literally, if someone hacked your account for real, which I don't even believe at this point, if somebody hacked your account for real, then that's you should be going after them. Be mad at them. Don't be mad at me. Like the one person trying to help you. Like I've given you money. I've sent your daughter money. I've done everything I can. Like when my niece has a fundraiser, I'm the first one to send $90. You know what I mean? I brought y'all food to your house. Like I've done everything, man. Like I literally brought her food to her house, drove it to her house in a bag, a cooler bag. I've done more than enough. So I'm done. What up, fool? Said, "What up, gang?" Well, just living the life, living the life. All right, I gotta pee real quick. I got a meeting in like 5 minutes. But I was giving the guy the readout once that we wrapped. Oh no, I'm just no, I don't know. I'm disgruntled. I'm upset. No, I'm upset by it. I mean, remember that one time y'all told me like when she owed me the $400, you ain't getting that money back, dude. You ain't getting that money back. And then I would turn around like an idiot and gave her $700. I ain't getting that money back either, like at all. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that. Any tips to avoid my brother? Stop calling my mom because she blocked his own son. I'll say this. Even if someone's in your family, if they're being toxic and they're doing something that causes you stress, because stress is a silent killer. You're within your rights to communicate to that person, hey, I need to look out for myself. I love you. I'm always in your corner. But right now this is becoming too much for me. I can't handle it mentally. I'm taking a break. I'm sorry. And they take that break and they ask you to block your own son. If your son is not treating you correctly, you do it. You take care of yourself. Because I was lost. I don't use a spoon. Why use a spoon? Right. And that's when no. That's when you block him. You said I'm taking a break, and then you block him. He'll be mad about it. But I think deep down he'll understand. Like I think my sister fully understands. Like I blocked her. Love her. But I mean, like he'll because the thing is, he might be mad, but he knows he's causing distress. Like my sister will get into her pity party and go, "Yeah, I'm nothing but a big burden. I'm nothing but a big burden." The thing is, she's not. You're not a burden. But when you blame other people and you attack other people and um, don't take responsibility and use your daughter as a chess piece and you lash out on people who are trying to help you, that's the burden. You having issues is not the burden. You needing help is not the burden. But I don't want to help somebody who's angry when I'm trying to help them and then making me the bad guy for trying to help them. It's not even logical. And I mean, and I'm like, it's hard. I'm like, I can't. I'm not crazy, right? But then my dad feels the same way, and my mom feels the same way. And while my mom is typically the enemy in our family, the fact that we all feel the same way says it's not. I'm not crazy, right? Like three people going through the same thing can't all be crazy, you know. And it's like I have to stop and pause. And, okay, what did I actually do? What did I know I did? What did I actually do here? Like, should I feel bad? And the answer is no. Like my mom became a burden. My mom became burden isn't his situation. He needs to solve every part of his own life. Yeah, I mean, I think people will do that though. People will complain because it's easier to complain than to solve it. Like I'm complaining right now, but things for me when I complain, I take action. Like she's blocked. It sucks, but she blocked, and I had to do it for myself. It was never personal. It was always about what I need to do for myself. All right, I need to do this update for work real quick. I'm in this meeting where I only have to talk for like one beat and then I get out. So I'm gonna keep you guys on. Um, okay, that's true. Analytics, still nothing there. Phase two. Sales team. Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm a real person here. I feel guilty. I do. I feel guilty, but I had to do what I had to do. Also, today is January 6th. I forgot. Today's the inauguration. Fun. Oh, it's gonna be fun, fun, fun. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch it. I'm curious. I'm not gonna ignore the whole thing. Um, that's not a thing either. O'Neal. Let's see. Then that's on hold. And then, of course, what's it called? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm just chilling out. All right. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, we're on the same board. I feel guilty, but I love her too, so I just gotta do what I gotta do. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go, but I am gonna stream a little bit later. I realize after this meeting, I have to just jump into another meeting. So so we hit almost an hour, not bad. But I will be back and I'll do it again. Um, in typical Chris Sanders fashion. Actually, you know what? You know what? I know I'm jumping ahead of myself. I'm jumping around. I think I'm gonna. You know what? I'm not gonna go. Ignore me. All right, I'm gonna join. All right. There you are. We hear you. All right. I'll kick it off and then we'll do a round robin. I'd rather if there's an All right. Oh, what? What's 1-6 then? Didn't that been 1-6? Oh, you're right. You're right. What is 1-6? Oh, January 6th for me is I'm dumb. Okay, I immediately think about the Capitol attack. It's the anniversary of the Capitol attack. I'm like, why does January 6th feel like a very particular day for me? All right, hold on. My boss is giving like a whole round robin. Um, I mean, I think she had one and she had to quit because she couldn't afford it. She said. But I mean, ah, oh, that's right. They can't certify the election. Thank you. I'm glad you said something. I want to see something. Also, what's good with you guys for the New Year's? Is anyone else hitting on Kendrick like I am? Oh, actually, you'll love this always. I had an idea for a podcast where I would do this leading up to the Super Bowl called "I Hate Kendrick," and just me breaking down why I hate Kendrick Lamar, but also breaking it down as someone who is an actual Kendrick Lamar fan who understands his music and has listened to him for years, but lost respect for him during this battle, and then basically be me glazing Drake for like in like 30 minutes, like for like a month, according to you. Um, but I think it'd be kind of fun to be like doing a podcast for the Drake fans who, like myself, see through all the bull. Like the fact that the fact that Kendrick goes, yeah, this song ain't about no diss. It's about unifying the West Coast. I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? How does calling Drake a pedophile make unify the West Coast? I get it as a song, but like you're not like us, like yeah, we're the West Coast, yeah. But when did Drake explicitly or anyone really attack the West Coast? You create this fake war about the West Coast being looked down upon when we've always respected you guys, always, always. Snoop Dogg, Dre, like wait, when did y'all not get respect? I'm sorry, when did that happen? I'm just saying. When did it happen? When did people actually sit around talking trap of the West Coast and putting the West Coast down? When did that happen? I don't remember a conversation about that at all. He made that up and then turned it around and made it into the narrative of the song when the song is really about Drake. Like what? I'm sorry. But why are people so dumb to buy that crap? It's not even rage bait. It's stupid. But yeah, I want to do a podcast called I Hate Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, I mean, dude, snow is snow, man. You live in the Midwest, move. Didn't you for a long time not live in the Midwest? Why did you come back? I wouldn't have came back if I were you. I would have stayed gone. Like, I don't mind the snow. I hate the cold. Snow is pretty. Cold sucks. Read your donation out loud, streamer. I didn't need you know I got a donation. I didn't see anything. Oh, Jenny Cole. Oh, wait. Who donated to me? I didn't see anything. What happened? Help. Did it happen on YouTube? Did it happen on where did it happen? Oh, Mo Chocolate. They're not like us. Thank you, Mo. Appreciate it. Sorry. Nothing pops up on my screen anymore. I gotta fix that stuff. That's okay. That's my new goal. I gotta fix that stuff. All right, we got $2 in the building. Thank you so much. Hey, wait. Also, happy belated birthday, Mo. It's been Mo's birthday actually for this weekend. He shouldn't be giving me anything. I owe him things actually. But yes, Mo said they not like us. Sure. I hate the not. I hate the not. I hate not like us. You know what I hate? I hate the attitude of not like us. Also, if you're watching this stream, please hit the like button. I don't think anyone has done that yet. Um, yeah, but it's been 4 years, dude. Move back. Get out. Save yourself. COVID is over. Also, if your mom's like my mom, she probably don't want you to leave. My mom was pretty adamant she wanted me to move back in the house, and I refused. I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I love you, but nope, 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 nope. I ain't coming back. I refuse. That's one thing for me. I refuse to ever move back in the house. My sister did come back like 3 different times. I cannot and will not do it. I refuse. But yes, brother chocolate. Happy birthday. All right, hold on. My boss is giving a pep talk. I cannot imagine leading a whole department like this where everything's so crazy right now. Y'all probably can't hear my boss, so it's kind of perfect because I can still hear him, but I can still talk to y'all at the same time. And it's not a big deal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, buddies. Hi, Chris. How'd your goal with YouTube? So I think a lot of y'all mixed it, but I actually have a vision board head in front of me, and one of those things on my vision board is to find a focus with YouTube again, and focus only on that topic and not do variety as usual. An opportunity fell on my lap. I'll tell you about it later. Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh, y'all missed it too. I had an opportunity in my lab too, where I'm gonna get to be a uh, a karaoke DJ for $50 an hour, which is fantastic. Like, if I'm there, like karaoke lasts all night, so I'm there like like solidly. If I'm there like 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, that's good ass money. Like I'm doing that. I'm sorry. Like that's $600 in my pocket that literally goes straight out to other things. I'm about to be balling, bro. Um, but yeah, but with YouTube, he probably saw this. I stopped doing full time videos last year, like long term, long videos last year, and focused on doing shorts. And my shorts towards the end of the year started popping off. I did a bunch of Dragon Ball Z shorts, and they all got a few thousand views, all of them, like every single one. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm proving I can get views. I'm proving I can engage an audience. I'm proving I can still do, and I still get it popping, y'all. I still get it popping, right? But now I'm like, all right, I proved that. But what I love about YouTube is not the views. I love the interaction. I love talking with you guys, which is why I do the streams. Right? Getting I'm not, the channel's not going to grow from shorts. It's just not. So I'm better off still making long term video. So my goal is to get one long video out of one big boy, which is a lofty goal. But I'm starting off this month. I'll have more free time on my hands, as you guys know. March. I'm repeating myself a little bit, but when I don't drink, I also don't go out, right? So I stay in the house more, just kind of chill. Me and my cat. So choosing to focus on that, you know, it'll be very helpful to bide my time by working on projects. So I'm excited for it. So like I tend to get more involved in my projects around this time of year versus like going out hanging out with friends or going doing karaoke or trivia or whatnot. But that'll be bomb too. Yeah, I know my shorts always do well. I know that, but like I'm thinking more like what can I do long term? What can I do that like I won't get burned out on? Because I feel like doing short term videos burns me out a little bit. But I know the shorts said they're gonna expand to 3 minutes. I'm looking forward to that too. For when it expands to 3 minutes, I'll do videos there that way. But I also one long form video, actual long form. Do you think TikTok? No, I don't think it will. Trump already said from day one that he's gonna try to keep TikTok up. I think he's probably listening to his son, Barron, and I think, and he's like, "Yo, Dad, don't let this happen." So it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Like they'll figure out a solution, but they're not gonna ban it. There's too much money that Americans can make and do make. They'll be effectively taking people off their jobs if they do this. They're gonna make a lot of people poor, or not poor, but just for them. So I think that they're gonna figure it out. That's my opinion. But beyond that, honestly, like even with the stream, like I'm gonna study the algorithm of YouTube a little bit more again. Like I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. I just make videos haphazardly, and I need to get into this again and to find a focal point and stay focused, baby. Like with the Nintendo Switch 2 looming this year, it's either gonna drop or be announced. I don't know which one, but that gives me a lot of headway to play around with video game content. I've reinvigorated my love for anime. I can do that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then work in like the life stuff into the videos about the anime and video games. I don't need to just focus on the content at hand. I can leave a corner of my videos, a corner of my videos to focus on. Hey, and y'all ask this question. Let me get a little write-in session. Here's my response to this. You want my response? Watch the video. Every video might have a little neuromotivation corner, but neuromotivation has never been successful outside of interaction. It got less views. People aren't looking for it, aren't checking for it. So I got to find a way to interweave it into my content. So when you know what I mean? Like this is not your regular review. This is a neuromotivation review. You know what I mean? Again, I'm strategizing new ideas and ways I can feel invigorated to make content, um, and not feel like I'm just like reading the news because that's what gets views now. Is read the news on YouTube. Again, TikTok, got more fun, more expression. I'm still gonna do that, but I need to really focus. So, like I mentioned, I do have a vision board. and I can go over my vision board if I want to see it again. Um, but it does speak to like me, taking care of myself more. Speaks to my diet. Speaks to me no longer being out in these streets. It speaks to me making money. Speaks to me wearing more lotion, cutting the clutter, upgrading as a person. You know what I'm saying? Really being somebody important. That's my money in my mind. Obviously, influencer stuff. I want to break TikTok. I want to go on vacation. I want to sleep more. I want to work more on my relationship, more love. Me and the girlfriend still together, getting it popping. I mean, with a black queen. Thank you, Dr. Umar. That's me focused on cybersecurity. I've been saying it for years, but yo, I'm gonna at least pass one course and get one cert this year. If I do one thing this year, I'm getting one certification for the end of the year. Again, stop being ashy. um, my mental health is important. You good? Spider sense, keeping good sense about myself, staying true to myself, working on my faith. It's all here. Eating better, taking care of my teeth, taking care of my workouts. Like it's all here. So this is my full point for the year, and I'm gonna try to be a better, stronger, leaner, meaner me. I'm gonna try to rock it out. So be it YouTube, be it TikTok, I'm about to rock. You know what I mean? I still got the other podcasts I'm working on too, like the Anime for Breakfast. If you're not watching the Anime for Breakfast podcast or listening to it at least, you're doing yourself a disservice. We have a new episode coming out this week, and I'm just gonna keep it moving. You know, like like you gotta hit goals. All right. So every other part in my meeting where I have to actually talk. So give me a minute. All right, cool. Yeah, we're doing a round robin now, where we have to go around to what we're doing. So I have to watch out for my name. It's an alphabetical order. It's not too bad though. Also, do you guys have any goals for the New Year's? Feel free to share. If you have any plans, any like resolutions, anything you're targeting. I'm targeting a lot, particularly getting myself out of debt for good. Um, and being smart about my career. Like I need to like really make some major career moves. I think the girl I'm with now is gonna steer me in the right direction, and I'll be better off because of it. So I'm pumped. Okay, wood. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so I'm waiting for my. I'm waiting for my turn at bat. Waiting for my turn at bat. I mean, I'm gonna lie to y'all. This is why I know I got to figure out a creative endeavor to dig into, even if it's voice acting, be it something else. I can do this work. I just don't care about it. Like I'm good at the work, but I want to be in love with what I do. You know, in love. All right, I'm gonna grab some food real quick while they're talking. Hold on. So one fun thing I do is I make people at work call me Christopher, so I know when it's important. Sorry for the delay. Just wait for my turn. All right, you know what? Actually, I just spend the next hour cleaning. I'm staying on task. So, guys, this is gonna be a boring part of the video. I'm just gonna let you go, but I will stream again later. Um, Today's a little bit crazy. If I find a break, like tonight, I'll do it. Actually, no, I will. No, I'm just gonna say it. I'm streaming tonight. I'm gonna get everything I need to get done. My kitchen's halfway done. My bathroom I'll take care of. Living room will be done in a minute. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm streaming tonight. Tonight will be the night. I'll come back. Y'all can ideate with me. It'll be fun. So look forward to this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all. I'll see you guys tonight. Think about like 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll see.